Rondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pump ain't no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first.
Oh yeah, he did tell me don't take no pictures of him, but I took some anyway. Cause man, you just gotta have that type of stuff, man. Documented. No, like, nah, you do, bro. Like, you never know what happened to what's gonna happen to anybody, or like where you gonna go from here, or if you gonna see that person again. It's just good to have that type of stuff documented.
I mean, I feel
yeah, that's what I do. I take pictures of shit.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a picture, dog.
My Facebook is there for that.
And I take pictures for a living, and I like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to take pictures of myself. Like, I'm not the nigga with the camera every day. Like,
yeah.
Like how them YouTubers be. I ain't really like that. Like, I ain't never went in the woods with the tripod trying to take selfies and shit in the woods. No. I ain't really built like that.
Definitely not.
But yeah, man, we got Terry on here. We got Maul. And then we got Hen in the background with no mic. He just here for moral support. He's chilling, man. Yeah. And it's Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man. So what y'all do for y'all Valentine's Day? I know Jeantario got a little girlfriend, man. So, man, I ain't even know bitches like the hotel with the decorations and the rose petal shits. Did y'all know that?
That's high school shit. I've been there.
How'd you know that? And I ain't know that shit.
I did it before.
What happened?
A funny story.
I want to hear it. Go ahead.
I did not get no pussy that night.
Oh, hell no. Ain't no hell. Because I was told once you do that, a bitch gonna suck you up all night.
Yeah, for sure. It's my fault, though. Really? Damn, it's funny as hell. I had a kidney stone at the time. I didn't know about it. Right?
Yeah.
I found out after the fact because I went to the hospital and shit. But goddamn, I had a girl, fine as hell, too. I was talking to her and shit. She was my girlfriend at this point. This probably my first time fucking. I thought I was burning. Because my shit was fucking with me. So I'm like, what the fuck? And I ain't had no rubbers. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't planning on using no rubber. So I just ain't fucking. I think she felt some type of way or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I ain't fucking because I thought I was burning. Went to the hospital, had a kidney stone.
That shit crazy how every time some shit go on with a nigga dick, a nigga think he got an STD.
I never had one before.
So
I just imagine that's what it felt like.
Too.
Well, you be saying that shit like that shit normal. I ain't never caught no STD on UTI.
But niggas be on that if you don't catch one, you ain't fucking.
Oh, nah, I'm not saying. Yeah, I have caught an STD, but I'm saying I've had UTIs and thought I had an STD.
Oh, yeah. See, the kidney stone, that shit like blocking your passageway. So I'm feeling like I'm burning, like, what the fuck? But it's really just, I got a pee, but it's blocking my piss.
We weren't supposed to start with STDs, though.
A lot of people pass around about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of raw love.
It's gonna be a spike in the numbers this month.
I might make some raw
But yeah, what y'all did for Valentine's Day for real though?
I moved in my spot.
That what you did? What you did, Terry? Shot some videos?
I ain't shoot no videos. Got some shit for my sisters. Took my mama out. Some of my homegirls just did some little shit. That's it.
That what's up, bro. Yeah. See, I was just telling somebody that today, like, when you got women in your family, you got to show them, like, how a man's supposed to treat them.
You got to.
It's crazy. I ain't tell none of them Happy Valentine's Day.
I ain't telling none of them either. Just
because shit, Valentine's Day ain't about my mama. Mother's Day is.
I mean, ain't about it, but like, you know, I feel like Valentine's Day.
I could have. It's just I wouldn't even. I'm not in the Valentine's Day mood.
What y'all did for the Super Bowl? Who y'all had?
Lost some fucking money.
I was scared to bet, but I knew I should have bet.
Well, I bet on everything, even the Gatorade color. Got that shit wrong.
Hey, boy, I ain't trying to brag, but I put it all on Kansas City, and I won.
Man,
smart man. I should have.
I wanted to so bad because of goddamn what's his name, Jalen Watts. I wanted to so bad just because he from here. I was like, that's enough, but. I'm gonna blame my stepdaddy. My stepdaddy made me a goddamn Eagles fan, so that's the only reason.
Looking good, but
they were
Kansas
looking.
City.
I feel like they played better, but they played better, and they didn't fuck up until after second quarter, and that's what caused the loss. But them calls, I feel like them calls is what gave Kansas City a chance.
Yeah, bro. So after they won, I went ahead and put 700 on it, and then when I woke up Sunday morning. Something told me, man, put 1,000 more on the game. I put 1,000 more. I was in that bitch nervous though, boy.
Man, what's so bad? I put an extra 100 in halftime. I put an extra 100 on the thing. Oh yeah, we good.
Oh no, I take that back. I did put in a couple parlays, but I ain't hit on none of my parlays. I ain't gonna lie. But I was only putting like 20s and 40s on parlays. But I ain't hit on none of them shits. I think I put
I don't fuck with the parlays. Like I got bad luck. There's always that one nigga. So I just
Joel fucked me up last night, man.
I bet on the whole game.
Embiid? How?
I needed him to get 10 rebounds. He only got 6.
Oh, what you be betting on Prize Pick?
I was on underdog.
Underdog.
But see, it was crazy.
I got a nasty underdog story. Go ahead, though.
Spencer Dinwiddie hit the 3 at the end to take it into overtime, but it was like 0.2 of a second too late, and they won the game. So if I would have got overtime, he would have got 4 more rebounds.
He would have cleared for you. Bro, underdog, you know how they match your first payment up to $100. So I got my first payment matched, and I was half asleep one night and just put a bullshit ass pick in. Woke up in the morning, hit for $500. So I had like $600-700 on that bitch. Dog, I've been putting in $10 and $20 tickets the last 2-3 weeks and ain't hit one of them bitches. Guess how much I got on the app now?
How much?
0.
That's all y'all fuck with. Y'all only fuck with Prize Pick and underdog and shit. Y'all don't be on the big shit like Bovada and...
I be on my bookie.
Oh, okay.
That's what I hit on. That 1,700 I put on. That was on my bookie.
They used to have a spot in Greenville. Like you can go to the spot and like put your tickets in.
Yeah.
And go outside. Everybody sitting in their car watching the scores and shit. So I used to do that shit.
There's some shit like that out here too. I actually know somebody that got the machine you can put bets on and shit. You know, Prize Pick and underdog, that shit just make it way easier to goddamn bet, and you ain't got to worry about
plus
like
underdog,
a nigga trying to rip you off and shit.
Yeah,
the underdog, bookie niggas is crooked
out.
as fuck. Yeah.
So that's why I'm fucking with the underdog.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Dude, they got me feeling a little lit.
You got an album coming soon, right?
Yeah, man. This
Talk
week,
to me,
man.
what's going on?
This week, man. Live from the 3, man. Yeah, 17th, man. Might be a little delay on that. I had an issue with the cover, but it'll be here before Friday for sure. It's already uploaded though, so it'll probably drop. I just probably have to go back and change the cover and shit.
And what happened with the cover?
Oh, dude, brother, got on the computer and deleted it.
Damn. I wanted to talk to you about the is that the intro y'all did?
I thought you were about to say videos in the dark.
Nah.
We don't get to it though.
Yeah, that video was in the dark.
I already know why you shoot the videos in the dark now. We already passed that. We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
And he blamed you too, Terrio, about the videos in the dark.
What?
Our time it be we do shit spare of the moment, like
Yeah, man. We tried to do during the daytime, just shit did not play out. Like, we gonna do it in the dark.
Yeah, but
we gonna get one though. We gonna get one.
That's the intro you put out, right?
Yeah.
Bro, where'd you get all them old clips from? You just been holding on to them?
YouTube. They all on YouTube.
And who's that talking from the interviews?
P Nice.
Okay, shout out to P Nice, man. P Nice podcast going crazy.
Shout out to P Nice, man.
I kind of want to talk about that, dog, because everything you was talking about in that intro, I remember them times because I had just moved here because I'm a military brat. I moved here in 8th grade, and I remember going to parties and just seeing a whole bunch of head ass niggas in all red just stumping niggas out. And like I didn't understand it at the time. Just like I lived in Columbia County when I moved here, and there was a whole bunch of niggas talking about Ridge boys and was goddamn beating the shit out of niggas. And I was like, who the fuck is these niggas? Like, because my mama informed me that we was moving to like a good side of town, and I was about to be like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I'm saying? But I started seeing niggas getting stuffed out and shit, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I was in high school doing that shit too.
Yeah.
So even realizing, like, I was in high school listening to music. I didn't realize who he was until just working with him. I'm like, damn, it's the shit I used to listen to in high school.
So, how old you was around that time frame? And what's the area you grew up in?
I want to say, all right, bro took me out when I turned 21. So it might have been like 19 when I started kicking it with niggas. I'm from Woodlake. Well, I don't really say Woodlake because I stay everywhere up the way you can stay. Like, every neighborhood.
How long you stayed in Woodlake?
I stayed in Woodlake probably the longest, though. Probably like 7, 8, probably like 10 years for sure. Like, probably longer than that. My mom stayed out there even when I left, so. But I really grew up out there. Like, that's when I really got, like, started doing shit in the streets and shit when I stayed in Woodlake. So, yeah. And I started actually, really, the niggas that I be around now, they didn't like them. They was beefing with the niggas where I stayed at. I just was already kicked out of school, so they'll have that shit going on in school, and I wouldn't be there. And then after school, niggas would be like, oh, we finna go meet up and fight these niggas or some shit like that. And it would be these niggas, you know what I'm saying? But I would never be around because I was already out of school. So
in the intro, you was, you referred to a group called Deadly.
I didn't. P Nice did.
Okay, P Nice did.
Yeah, because that's P Nice speaking.
And what is that group? And what area is that group from?
That's up the way, Travis Pond, man. Across that Balo Tobacco Road.
That's in Hempstead, right?
Yeah, really, when it was like Deadly, I wasn't even really like around type shit. When it was like Deadly, like I probably came along like
before or after.
After Deadly, but they was still saying Deadly, but Deadly is like I don't really. That's some shit that was going on before I was even around. You feel me? When I came around, it was just Get Money Rock Boys. That's like. TJ was already, they was already on that shit. Yeah. But I just hit bro up on some like I like the movement, and I had already been introduced to a couple of them. So I like shit. I like the movement and shit, and I kind of looked up to bro and shit, TJ and shit. So goddamn, like shit, we need to do the rap shit. You know what I'm saying? And then from then on, it was just Get Money Rock Boys, and then later on, it turned probably like.
So it's the same people from Deadly, and y'all just switched over to Get Money Rock Boys.
Yeah. Like, but you got like niggas from out there that. You know, Get Money Rock Boys is essentially just the music group and shit. So then you got niggas in the hood that's still Deadly. It's always been 23rd though. So I just started coming around. I think my partner used to be out there, so he'll take me out there, and I used to kick it with my homegirls, Taylor and them. And I used to always be at their house, and niggas would come over there and see me and shit, kick a little shit, talk shit. You know, some niggas knew me from the old shit, so some niggas probably ain't like me at the beginning and shit, but then just got used to seeing me around and shit.
Bro, let me ask you a question, and I don't mean to cut you off, but so you was associated with Get Money Rock Boys. Didn't y'all have an issue with Lucci? How did you and Lucci end up getting cool after y'all had an issue?
See, Get Money Rock Boys never had an issue with Lucci. Like, I mean, bro.
It was just somebody.
Nah, it wasn't even that shit was just some other shit. Like, it ain't had nothing to do with us as a whole and them as a whole. Cause like you said, the Ridge. There used to be a lot of Crip niggas back there in the Ridge. I used to, so a lot of them niggas, I fuck with them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, before I even knew them, I knew niggas from the Ridge. So, it's like, but yeah, me and bro just really, DJ Ace put me on bro music and shit. And I was like, damn, this shit hard. And then goddamn, I just started seeing them on Facebook. Well, I don't even know if we was on Facebook then, probably so, but I just started seeing them around and seeing little videos and shit. And then I think goddamn, he hit me up about doing the song. And then we did a song, and then shit, from there we just started doing songs, and he'll pull up and fuck with me, shit like that.
Okay, so it ain't had nothing to do with the group affiliations and none of that. So what ended up happening with the Get Money Rock Boys, though? And how many of y'all was it?
5.
Bro, the only thing I know about y'all as a group is that y'all used to always fight on 4th of July. Y'all love the 4th of July.
Sound about right.
That was y'all shit. And y'all used to wear goddamn them United States bandanas. Yeah. So what's going on? Tell me about that. Like why the United States bandana and fighting on 4th of July all the time?
I'm gonna say at first, if you don't remember, Rollo them used to wear the American flags back in the day. Fam Goon and shit. Yeah. And so we used to be going back and forth in the A and shit. And then I think Bugatti just fucked around and had like the Confederate flag one day. And niggas was like, yeah, I rock this because I don't fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just some ignorant shit. And shit, from there on, we just started rocking them bitches. It was really like, you know, you got niggas that, back then that's when gangbang was high. It's high now, but that's when everybody was gangbanging. So we really just started our own shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say it was our own because they was doing it, but I would say we took it to another level because it got to a point where they was coming knocking on niggas' doors, taking pictures of flags and shit, and you couldn't be out in public with the flag type shit. So what really happened was, I mean, I ain't gonna say at the peak, but we started getting into street shit. Well, we was already in the street shit, but we had a very publicized issue and goddamn some shit transpired and niggas went to jail. And when niggas got out, niggas couldn't be around each other for a year because they probation. So it's like we couldn't all be in the studio together around each other. You know what I'm saying? And then around that time, I was like, around the time I was kind of broke too, so it's like I had to go on somewhere and get my business together. So
this wasn't because of that sting, was it?
no, hell no. We ain't never really had no like real police issues like that. Really, the shit came from just the shit we was getting into, like. And it really wasn't us. It started off with our young niggas, but then the shit transpired and spilled over into our lane, and then shit just started happening. You know what I'm saying? One of my old partners was goddamn messing with somebody's girl and shit like that. So we had got into it. Everything cool now. I fuck with them boys. But at the time, shit was up. So that shit, some specific shit happened one night, and goddamn, shit just went all the way up. And from there, everybody got locked up. I didn't go to jail, but I ain't go to jail because that night, I was heavy on the lean. Like I was drinking lean a lot. And goddamn, one of my partners had some Zans, and I had done traded them out. And I had them pop 2 of them bitches. And goddamn, by the time the shit was going on, I was in the back seat, knocked out, dead asleep. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
niggas went to jail and got out, and niggas couldn't be around each other. Like we couldn't go to the studio. And then Ant moved to the A. And we were so used to just going to the studio record. You know what I'm saying? At first we was paying. And I mean, a lot of time we paid. And sometimes we didn't have to pay, but that was solely our spot versus, I gotta go book this session and stay here for 2-3 hours. Like Ant would just pull up down there, shoot him some bread and record all night. So when he moved, it was like we ain't had no steady place to record. Then I was like, man, I gotta move. I had got an opportunity to move out the city and get my shit together. So I just took that opportunity.
Move to where?
Greenville.
South Carolina? Mm-hmm. My homeboy, his family from Greenville, South Carolina, and he was telling me that, like, it's supposed to be one of them cities that's up and coming, like how Charlotte had that phase where they went from, like, a city the size of Augusta to what they is now. Yeah. He said Greenville's supposed to be like that, too.
Bro, if you can't get a job, move to Greenville, for sure.
Why?
It's too many jobs out there. Like, I had more jobs in the span of the time that I was in Greenville than I ever had in Augusta. For sure.
I think last time I even seen Greenville, I was going to Myrtle Beach and I had to pass through.
Greenville straight though. It's like I met a couple people, but it was really like business too. So it was really like I was really working, and I was learning shit because like I was kind of backed up as far as life. So I ain't know shit about credit and goddamn. I mean I knew, but I wasn't focused on credit. I ain't have my license. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have no car, shit like that. But I was over 21, so it's like I went out there and got all that shit situated. It took me a while. It took me like 6 years, but I was paying rent for the first time out there, so I paying rent every month and shit like that. Sometimes I might not pay it to get backed up and shit, you know. But everything I learned out there, I learned there. Everything that you can learn as a man, handling responsibilities, I learned in Greenville. So I ain't rapped during that time neither. So like I probably did like 2-3 songs in a 6-year time frame.
Why
shit.
not?
Cause I was so used to going to Ant and recording. Like even now, I don't write shit down, so I'm not gonna book a session with a studio too funny because if you give me 2 hours, I gotta come in there. I gotta already have my shit wrote. Then the sound when you rap and wrote shit, unless you done got it all the way down packed, which I never do, it's gonna sound like you reading the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to have my own time to catch a vibe. Like where I go now, I can go in there, spark a blunt, play the mute, play the beat, and I can just sit there and work on the shit. You know
Bro,
what
you don't fuck with being organized at all, do you? Like you don't like that shit.
Nah. I mean, with business, with certain like man shit, responsibilities and shit. But like,
nah, I'm talking about strictly just being creative.
Cause shit, I got to be in a creative mood. I ain't always in the mood to be creative. Like even with that intro shit, I came up with the idea. I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised. I mean, I knew it was gonna come out fire because, bro, I always come out with the shit fire. But it's like, when I thought about the idea, I had been pitched you the idea and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, even in getting it all organized, I didn't think it was gonna come out how it came out.
That shit was fire, too.
Yeah. So, it's like, every time I bump into somebody now, it's like, man, that shit fire. So, it's like, and I feel like I be getting love on IG for sure. Like, for sure. Facebook.
It's kind of nostalgic, too, like hearing those stories and like that time period, it just remind you of how shit was. Like this morning I said on Facebook, I said, it's hard to explain the crunk era. You really just had to be there.
We had to be there, yeah.
Just like if I was talking to a teenager in Augusta right now, it's hard to explain how we grew up as teenagers here because it's totally different.
Yeah, see, they don't know.
The skating ring experience, the teen clubs, the fucking movies. Like, it's a whole nother experience. Like, I remember, like, a nigga scared to go to the movies with a girl.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Shit.
You might bump into somebody that don't like you, or you might just get tried on number.
I remember, bro, I had just moved here, dog. And some niggas jumped me at the movie theater because they thought I was somebody else.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because I'm a light-skinned nigga with long hair. Yeah. It's 30,000 light-skinned niggas with long hair in Augusta. You know what I'm saying?
That was kind of my...
a crazy time period.
Yeah, see, and that was kind of my point with the intro. Like, when I recorded it, I mean, I heard the beat. See, the beat longer than that. But it's like on some Meat Mill shit. So, like, when the part I cut it off, that's when the beat got on that Dreams and Nightmares shit on some other shit, and I ain't like it, so I just cut it right there. But it was like, when I heard the beat, it was like some orchestral type shit. So it was like, man, when I started thinking about it, I was like, man, I'm gonna put a bunch of clips. And it was mainly because I be feeling like niggas be forgetting what really was going on that in that period of time. And not even on some, like, nigga need flowers type shit, but it's like, I be seeing a lot of discussions and shit by artists and shit like that. And I'm like, damn, like, niggas don't even... You got some niggas that won't even mention us, even though, you know, it's like... I mean, if you want my opinion, if you want me to... Not my opinion, but if you want me to be honest on how I feel, there weren't too many movements that was bigger than what we had. Like, you got niggas that's doing that shit now. But if I'm keeping it 100, they not doing it now how we was doing it then. It's just now you got niggas that's like... Back then, we weren't thinking about getting money, stacking money. It was just like, we so hard, we know we gonna get signed. So it's like, we just rapping and fucking hoes. You know what I'm saying? All this shit was organic versus now you got niggas that's known for getting money, that's rapping. And it's like, all right, niggas rap fire. You know what I'm saying? But niggas already popular because they get money shit. Like, we was just some niggas that was known for handling business in the street. But at the same time, it was like, we want to have no... Niggas had a little money, you know what I'm saying? Do what they want. But like me, I was getting money and buy that shit on... Spend that shit on clothes and shit that look good for the night and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like niggas be forgetting, like...
That ignorant young nigga shit.
Yeah. So I feel like niggas be forgetting how big the shit was, like... So I always say it, like, biggest shit in Augusta. To me, biggest shit in Augusta, period. And I done been in Augusta for a while. I done listened to all the Pimp Zillas and all them shits, you know what I'm saying? But it's like...
Bro, a funny story about Pimp Zilla. The first day I moved here was the summer of 2003, and I went to the mall, and these two girls was chasing Pimp Zilla around the mall.
That's crazy.
And I was like, who the fuck is this nigga?
That's funny.
And then I went to Tinted Windows, and he was up there performing.
He had that one song everybody used to fuck with that. Think it out. Yeah, everybody used to rock with that. So it's like...
And then that's also around the first time I seen V-Tech, which is crazy. I seen V-Tech around that time, and he had that Cuz song.
Yeah,
Then I seen him again. My homeboy Damo was working with him, and I was like, damn, that nigga don't look like the same nigga.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna keep it real. I used to be in jail, and I used to hear them niggas' my song come on the radio. So it's like, I already knew I could rap, but like, listening to it made me like, all right, I can go do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But so I bumped into a little situation where I could start recording. And then that's why I met them, and I met Ant, and then we started recording. But it's like, it was just like, that intro was just on some shit like, don't forget type shit. Like, you got niggas now that be saying that shit like, you know, I'm going to the club, we finna perform, we get into it, but it's like, we literally used to pull up to the club and that shit packed, but it's still a line out the door, but they ain't letting nobody in. We go in there, perform, whoop some niggas out, get into it with some niggas, and go home, you know what I'm saying? Like, on a constant basis, like, so it's like, to a certain extent, the shit that niggas, not saying that they ain't with about this shit, but it's like shit that niggas be rapping about and talking about is like we was really, really doing it. So it's like the intro was just like a reminder of the past. I wanted to go from back then where it started at to like where I'm at now. That's why I had all the old clips, because it was like niggas is whole different niggas, and I feel like I'm on a whole nother level as far as music. Like I was fire back then, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to name no names, but you know it's a bunch of niggas that I used to do songs for and do hooks for, and niggas would pay me and shit like that. So I already knew I was fire, but like now that and there's more shit I could talk about. Like I could talk about a certain type of money, because back then I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Back then, I ain't gonna lie, back then there was a lot of cap rap, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was street shit, it was true. You know what I'm saying? But if it was like cars and money and shit, you know, it was cap. So at a certain point I was like, man, I ain't gonna rap about nothing that I ain't doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to get out and do some shit. So it's like, nah.
And that's why you dropped the Maybach.
Yeah. For sure, that's why I dropped the Maybach. For sure. But that was just some young nigga shit, though. Like, we 18, 19. The youngest was probably like 16, 17.
You ain't never rent no Maybach? Just like, that's my name, I gotta rent one of these motherfuckers?
Nah, I think, I don't even know how that shit came about. Like, bro, my first original rap name was like, everybody used to call me J-Mac, for sure. Like, and then, goddamn, I was like, man, this shit sound kind of weak, you know what I'm saying? Then everybody started calling me, I was just Maul. And then I think we just used to be tripped out, bro. We'll be drunk, high, niggas come up with some shit, and then from there on, it was Maybach Maul. Everybody had a car in front of their name. And then goddamn, yeah, for sure. It was like,
man, y'all wasn't capping, y'all was speaking shit into existence.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to keep it real, we set a lot of trends. Like, nobody was saying that something 100 in front of their neighborhood, their street number, until we said that shit. And I know that for a fact, because I feel like I was one of the first niggas to listen to Chief Keef, for sure. So when he was like that 300, I was like, all right, boom, I'm finna start saying that shit on the low. Then it was like 2300, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. A gang. Nobody was saying gang till we was like gang. I mean, we had a song called Gang, so nobody was saying gang till we gang. All the way down, like, you know, we just set a lot of trends. So it was like, that's what it was at a point in time. And it's like, I feel like we paved the way. I mean, niggas was getting on stage before us, so I can't say we started that shit, but like, I mean, we just paid the way for a lot of shit. Like, I remember getting paid for shows, and when we leave the show, we shooting dice with that shit. Like, we shooting each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, both of us got paid. I'm bad with years. I'm definitely bad with years, but maybe like 2015 or something like that. So I just felt like, you know, if I want to be humble, I say for sure, top 3 biggest ever in Augusta for sure. Like, that's not including the niggas that had a little success like TK and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But even with TK, it's like, that was a child thing at the time when he was rapping. It was some kid shit. So it's like, they ain't had no big movement like with a whole city on it. It's just, they attracting the kids, you know what I'm saying? So the kids fucking with it versus us. Like, we might get to a show and it's 1,000 people in that motherfucker our age, or 300 or 400, you know what I'm saying? Like, and every word, I know what I'm saying? I could pull up YouTube videos, like, I ain't even see him all of them. Like, it's performance videos where I don't gotta say my verse, you know what I'm saying? I can just jump in the crowd and jump up and down, and they gonna say my verse for me, so it's like, yeah. And you got a couple niggas that's like that now that's doing that shit now, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a reminder. I be feeling like niggas don't really be paying respect when they do mention people. Like, you don't got to, but it's like when the shit get brought up, don't forget to mention that shit, because from either way, if you want to put it rapping wise or you just want to talk about street shit, one of the biggest sections in the city, period. So shit, I'm really just, this album, my last album was just on some shit like, it's called For the Record, because it's like, for the record, I still could do this shit, you know what I'm saying? But now this one is like most street. It's like, if you want to know what it's like to just come on outside of town during that time frame and kick it. I mean, it was a certain point in time where I wasn't going to be out there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't cool with them. But it's like, you weren't going to catch me out there walking because I knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? And even now, it's like, even at that point when I got cool with them, it's like, niggas wasn't just coming out there and kicking it around us. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that I know that was just, they wasn't going to pull up. You know what I'm saying? So, it just really on some, like, a day in the life of what's going on out there type shit. Then my boy just happened to bring it to life, you know, because he the GOAT in the city right now, man. If you need your video shot, man, you know who to go to, man. For sure.
I believe that also, man. You are the GOAT right now.
GOAT.
I don't feel that way. But
why you don't feel that way?
Like I said, it's a me thing.
Yeah. You gotta challenge yourself though too. So it's like me, I
don't feel like you the go-to person for videos right now though?
Definitely the go-to person, man. But if you talking about
it's a simple question, and that's not bragging enough.
For real, no. Like,
why not?
It's more of like personal situations. Like personal situations, I know. Like in situations, I would think someone would go to. I definitely don't think I'm the go-to person.
Bro, so you don't like wake up and have 5 new bookings and think like, yeah, I am the go-to person. Like,
no, I mean, it's not even about.
That would be enough for me.
No, like, I really don't, cause like it might just be a thing with me. I see who come to me and I see who I work with.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, it might be a bad thing. I see who everybody else work with. I be like, damn, I don't know why such don't come to me. Like, so I notice. I guess I notice more of the shit I really shouldn't pay attention to more than what I really do. But
yeah, I feel him on that. I know too.
Bro, I got a question for all of y'all. And even though Hen don't got no mic, I'm going to get him to reach over here and say his opinion also. I want y'all to tell me one by one, too. My dog, Quelo, he told me the other night, he said, ain't no rap scene in Augusta no more. Ooh. How y'all feel about that? He said the rap scene in Augusta died when Libra stopped throwing Culture Fest. And he said, and that shit just ain't went nowhere since. He said the only nigga trying to keep a rap scene going out this bitch is Trues.
What do you mean by rap scene?
yeah, like what rap we talking about?
What's a rap scene?
I think
I get what he's saying.
I get what you're saying. Though,
I get what
but
he's
like,
trying to say.
Yeah,
I guess
it ain't no ain't no open mics.
Yeah.
Ain't like shit for a rapper to do besides putting out.
I guess he's basically saying like it's just not much shit going on. Like, you know, at one point it was Sky City and niggas was performing at Sky Cities and niggas was networking and there was all this stuff going on. Niggas was putting shows on. You had Culture Fest. You had all these different events going on where niggas was rapping. And now it's like, it seems like it's nothing. It's not saying that like, even like 706 gone now. Yeah. So rappers not really performing out here no more.
I feel like rappers ain't doing, name me Augusta artists that's actually doing shows.
I never did a Culture
Nobody's
Fest.
doing shows.
Why not?
I don't think he was here during that time.
No, I was definitely in Greenville. And by then, you know what I'm saying, that's when the shit hadn't transpired where we was on a hiatus. So, but it's like, and then like he said, what kind of music? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like me personally, I feel like I agree. Like honestly, after Libra left, like there was a rap scene that like died off completely after like, but like I say for like a year, there was a bunch of artists that don't really do shows but like they got their own thing going on. You feel me? So like that was like popping for a while, but like even that done died down. So I still agree on something.
I wouldn't do too many shows right now.
Why?
Because I feel like, I mean, if it's
you have to go about doing shows though, like because
that's another
it's
thing.
not the same.
That's
no
another thing.
Put your own show.
That's another thing. I'm not hitting nobody up to perform about nowhere, unless it's benefiting me. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like we done perform as a group everywhere I could be. So it's like everybody know me. So it's like if it's on some shit like an artist coming down and they hit me up type shit. It would be dependent on the artist because I feel like they might show love, but I feel like it ain't gonna benefit me that as much as, you know. I mean, cause everybody know me. I'm from here. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, I ain't gonna go and look at too many local artists perform unless it's like a homeboy of mine.
Let me ask you a question because you were talking about how basically like the biggest artist when you first started was like Pimp Zilla and them, right? Pimp Zilla and a handful of other people.
Yeah.
Today, right now in Augusta, who's the biggest artist we have out here?
Rakim.
If there is a scene.
Rakim.
Who else? I need like at least 2 more people.
I mean, we just talking about just Augusta or like we talking about CSRA era because you want to throw Sean Millie in there too if you want to. We talking about that way. But Rakim, Sean Millie, I say the biggest 2. After that, it's got songs up there, but like that's the biggest.
I ain't never heard of him before.
Sean Millie?
Yeah.
Oh, he's fire.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I ain't heard of him.
Real good.
Definitely.
Singer?
Yeah.
I need a singer.
Like, play his shit Valentine's Day type singer. Like,
Oh, that's what I need.
Yeah.
He did a show at I was about to say Cream at Oak. He did a show at Oak because I work at Oak with Tashawn and Kid Joe, and he did a show up there, and that shit was packed, bro.
Yeah, like
and what's crazy is that I be posting on Facebook like I don't want to my bad. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I be posting like any 5 male singers in here because I write too and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't never post nobody. You know, I know one nigga, Jeremiah, I had like some run-ins back with him back in the day. He's great. I actually got a record that
I know you, Jeremiah Johnson, something like that.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Like I did a record. I wrote a record for him back in the day. Well, I wrote it, but it's for me and he sung it type shit. But other than that, nobody be bumping to it. I mean, that's an element of music that's missing though. You don't really got a lot of niggas. Before Once I check out bro y'all talking about, it's like he fire. The only person
He probably not really on your radar. I think he like from Aiken or something. Okay. So like
the only person I was listening to that was singing, he's not a singer, was Mac McKill.
But nah, definitely Sean Miller. Like
no R&B though.
No R&B for sure.
It's more female R&B artists.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So who else? You said Rakim.
Nah, just I'll put them two in a category by themselves. Yeah. Anybody else? Like he's still up there, but nobody near them.
So how y'all feeling about Itchy and Fly right now?
Yeah, they big.
Yeah, I mean like they big, but like on the scale that Ken and Sean Millie on, like they known like I can. Like when I go travel different states to go shoot other folks, like those type names I hear. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, Rakim is the hardest in the city for sure.
Hands down.
Hands down, listen to that nigga.
I've been hearing that shit a couple years too.
Yeah, he hard.
I didn't even know he was that young.
Bruh, he didn't put me on him, and I ain't even like his music at first. I was on some shit. I'm great at sounds me young boy shit. Then goddamn, I started listening like, damn, this little nigga hard. You know what I'm saying?
First time I even heard of Ken, which is so crazy. I be on Reddit. First time I ever heard of Ken was just going through a Reddit post and I forgot what I was typing.
You look like a Reddit type of nigga.
Yeah, well, I was going through my Reddit threads and then I seen something. I seen Rakim or whatever. I'm like, who is this? And then in the conversation, I seen Augusta. I'm like, why am I seeing Augusta on Reddit or whatever? So I go through and I click. Yeah, it's like, so I go through and click the song. It was called Hope I Blow. I'm like, oh, this little nigga hard. Like I reached out.
Act was posting him a lot too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like this way before this. Like he's still in I think he was still in school right now. So like,
so this before he got locked up.
Oh yeah, this way before then. Like 2 years before. I don't know how young he was, but like I heard the song. I'm like, oh, this song hard, and then I just went through. I'm like, there's a lot of numbers in this. Like, is this real? So I'm going through. I'm like, because by the time I'm out of high school, so I'm like, oh, this dude got a little fan base. Like, folks really fucking with him. So I reached out. I'm like, hey, bro, I really fuck with you. I'm trying to shoot a video. And we shot it, and like, I was just surprised. Like, damn, folks really got down fuck. Like, I liked his music. Yeah. But I'm like, damn, folks really fucking with him. So like, ever since then, I'm just like, I always like, first time I met him, first time I heard a song, I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga gonna be big. But yeah, he damn sure met my expectations and everybody else's expectations.
Yeah, we done had times where that's just all we listening to on the road.
Like dead ass.
I gotta shout out Big Fly though. I gotta shout out Big Fly because that's my personal brother. Like, I done known this nigga since he was a kid, you feel me? Not like a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, the youngest nigga in the club. Like, we might be 18, 19. This nigga not even supposed to be in the club. I'm like, why the fuck is this nigga in the club? You know what I'm saying? And back then, on God, I didn't even know his name. I always see the little nigga. I'm like, man, that little nigga, woo, woo, woo. Or I see him in the hood shooting dice and shit. You know what I'm saying? And just to see what he was then and what he grew into be. And I feel like he a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as just how he don't play in a certain shit, you know. You could tell that he ain't really doing shit just for, you know, to be seen and shit. Yeah. So I fuck with bro.
Yeah, that nigga knew something hard.
I fuck with that shit.
Gotta shout out Itchy too, cause Itchy be fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, I ain't know bro, cause you know what I'm saying? I'm a little older, so I ain't know bro, but it's like when bro pushed up on me one day, like, nah, I fuck with you.
It's funny, somebody just made a fake Itchy page and like hit me up asking for some money. And I was like, nigga, I just seen Itchy like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You don't want to do your research and see what the fuck going on?
Yeah,
like if you go through his IG shit, like his shit hard. I don't really know what he like waiting on or whatever, but like,
hey, I fuck back to Rakim though. Last time I seen him, and it's a funny situation.
I ain't never seen him.
Bro, last time I seen him, I kid you not, I literally was at the crib watching YouTube, and he was on an interview with, what's their name with the eyes?
Internet Money? Wait, no, what you mean?
They got
not DJ Small Eyes.
It is.
Oh, it is DJ Small. Okay.
He was on there and he was talking about how he banned from Augusta. He said something about the judge.
I don't know about that, but yeah, I did see that.
Oh no, it's on the internet.
He.
But that same day, I kid you not,
I had
to go work at a studio on Broad Street, and I come out the studio, I look across the street, and it's Nino shooting Rakim.
It's crazy.
That same day I seen that interview.
And then he one of them niggas that's like not scared to say I'm from Augusta. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
If you say he from
Augusta,
if nigga be like he from Atlanta, he gonna be like, nah, I ain't from Atlanta. I'm from Augusta.
Confirm that with Nino too, because I think that was right.
Nah, it definitely was it. He was shooting Ken. I think it was on Broad Street. No.
Because somebody came up to me and said that was him too.
You just shot some Ken videos. I shot the last one.
Yeah, I shot a bunch of Ken videos.
Oh, okay. So
even though you don't
out to him, y'all end up linking.
Yeah, ever since then, like he always kept in contact. Every time he wanted to do a video, like he came to me. Like I've been working with him since for a minute, like for a good minute.
That was up.
Man, we should put a show together, man.
I don't think I would be the person to put a show together. I don't know enough artists in the city. I don't have those personal connections. Like Jeantario would be the perfect person.
Nah, not even me. Like I said, like I'm very.
You know people that know people.
You have enough on your podcast.
Yeah.
Like, as far as like artists, you have artists come through. You have promoters come through. You can
Like-
put this shit together.
Yeah, because you know a little bit of everybody. Like me, I'm one side.
He just be
like,
on the city, like. Is the city gonna come? Cause the
Can I
city
be honest with y'all though?
What?
The promoters out here kind of trash.
for sure.
Why you got
Definitely, I agree.
It's a whole new wave
I
of
definitely
promoters.
I
agree.
want to cut that out because I
Nah, let them know. Hell, let them know. Like I ain't gonna count no promoters.
And I don't
slacking.
even know them like
No
that, but
promoters
it's just a
slacking.
whole new wave. Like back
I know
then,
most of them niggas.
yeah, like back then they used to be on your ass. Like Black used to be on some, hey, what's up, y'all? Come to my party.
Yeah,
Woo, woo,
yeah,
woo.
yeah.
But even P Nice, like P Nice, let put us on our first show ever. You know what I'm saying? And from there it was just up, and it was just bounce between him and Black.
Oh, but let me say this though.
Rest in peace, Black too, man.
R.I.P. to Black. Ty and Joe, them niggas will put a show on with all local artists, and them niggas will pack that shit out. Like, they put a show on one time. They had Itchy, they had Fly, they had Kayla, they had
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
See, I don't know
it was
about
at 3.
706.
That was 7. I thought it was at 3.
Is Big J considered a
was
promoter now
706.
too? Shout out to Big J, man. That my boy.
They
Like,
had a show with nothing but Augusta artists, and that shit was packed wall to wall, and they paid all them folks that was there. So
yeah.
shout
See,
out
and that's
should
why
have.
that's why I say our shit was like so big, because our shit be packing it just like us. Like nigga, I remember we did a Valentine's Day tape, dropped it on Valentine's Day. Had a party at Cloud9 on some red day, like it was a red party on Valentine's Day.
It was called Rock of Love for real.
The mixtape was for sure, and like goddamn. I remember being on the way to the club. I think this Cloud9. I remember being on the way to the club and calling folks, and they like, bro, this shit so packed. Like, I think we got in a fight that night for sure. But it's like when we got to the club, it's
Every
just
story
like,
gonna have a fight in it, ain't it?
yeah, like when we got to the club, it was like so packed. Like, I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. At a certain point, like it was just on some. They got the big head. Like I'm just pulling up, like God damn, like everybody here and they here for us. And when we get on stage, we ain't even performing like street shit. We performing songs for bitches, you know what I'm saying? But they fucking with the shit. So it's like now you don't got too much of that. You got 1 or 2 people that's gonna do that shit, maybe 3. And even then, I don't think all of it be solely based off of it be off hype because of the person. Like the person's so popular. Like back then, the neighborhood was popular, but I wasn't a popular nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know. And as far as them, I don't think they was like I went to Butler. But I was out of school early. Like I got in 9th grade, I got suspended for the rest of the first semester. I turned to school for 2nd semester, and I went to U Challenge after that year. So it's like all that school shit and shit, I missed out on that. So it's like even then I wasn't popular, but it was just like I'm gonna say this: it was the most organic shit that you seen in Augusta, like just out of nowhere, niggas rapping. I mean, it's bitches that still got this shit like tatted on them. I remember bitches going to get their nails and it just rock gang on their nails, and I'd never seen these bitches before. So, or YouTube videos with people doing shit to our songs before TikTok, and it's like I'd never seen these people before.
It's funny because it's like that now. Like it's a girl that rap out here named Lisa Ray.
She's being my mouth. The Queen of Augusta.
Yeah, she called herself what it is, YWM Lisa.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I
I
do be
want to
saying
ask
though.
Fly. Next time I see Fly too, I'm gonna ask him like, how you feel about Shawty?
Man,
She go hard too. Like she took one of Fly's songs, took the beat off, put it on top of an R. Kelly instrumental, and like slowed it down, chopped it up, and then took the video and like put an overlay on top of the video.
Shawty know what she was doing.
Yeah,
she doing her
was
shit that
crazy.
thing.
Oh yeah, she's
She-
a
yeah,
content
she-
creator
yeah,
for
she
real,
definitely is
bro.
for sure.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep whatever the fuck you believe in, you gotta keep doing it. So
Oh yeah,
shit.
she got a lot of
Because of
lot
her,
of
like
rapping.
even with my videos, it's just like I'm really having fun shooting them because back then we didn't shoot a lot of videos, and then there wasn't a lot of
Why not though?
First it wasn't a lot of people to go shoot videos
At
for,
that time.
and then you had niggas back in the day. In our era, it was like niggas knew what they could do, so they was trying to capitalize on the fact that they could do it for you.
Bro, so how much the videos used to cost back then when it wasn't a lot of videography? I wish I would have gotten in around
500, 600, 700, shit like that, you know. I mean, to keep it real, no.
I heard it was like upward towards like 12, 1400.
I mean, we never paid that, but I'm gonna say we fucked with BJ at first, and BJ was still learning, so we shot videos with him, and then we did a P Nice video.
P Nice was shooting videos?
He shot our video. He shot a Long Live the Game video.
Yeah.
And goddamn, that was it. So it wasn't a lot of people to go to for videos. And then, like I said, niggas weren't really getting money like that, just like on some. I mean, niggas was getting money, but niggas weren't saving money and investing money. Like now, it's like I might get paid, and it's like, or I might have some bread come in. I'm like, man, I'm finna go fuck with Jeantario. You know what I'm saying? I'm lock in. It's just I'm having fun shooting them because I never did them a lot. So it's like even with the views and shit, like I don't be on. Right now, I'm doing this shit because I just love doing it. I enjoy doing it. I'm having fun doing it. And it's just because I'm good. So I feel like when the right shit catch on, then they'll go back and, okay, boom, boom, okay, this nigga got all this shit out already where we been at type shit. So it's like I just keep dropping. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just dropped a video the other day. Shit, he got one. I told him, we got one on Tuck. It's being worked on. So, you know. I shot it like before I left, like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Put that video up?
Ain't no telling, man. It just really, when I wake up in the morning and I feel like shit dying down or something and shit ain't going on, then I'm gonna put it out. But it's really like now that the album out is just motion, so I wasn't gonna drop the video. The video I dropped the other day, I was supposed to drop that when the album dropped.
Bro, do you got a song with Hen on this new project? Why you and Hen ain't got no music?
That's crazy. I was talking about that shit last time. We was call like we need to go do some shit.
Yeah, that's weird.
But it's like I got songs that he want to get on, shit like that, and then it's like songs that's like I done did that I don't think it's hard, or just shit. It's all gonna be timing. Like this album is just a different lane. This shit is all street shit. So it's like I got G Pasta on there, TJ Slugger. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all street shit on this bitch. So this really was. I mean, a lot of people was fucking with the last album. Like everybody was like, "Man, this shit hard." Woo, woo, woo. But it's like I jumped so quick into this. When I got finished with that, I jumped straight into this one. This album, like working on this, because it was like, all right, now that I know that they like what I'm doing, it's like, all right, now I gotta show them what I'm really capable of. You know what I'm saying? Then it really don't even be like last night. I probably recorded an EP last night. Like I probably did like 6 songs last night, just on some. All right, now that the album is done and it's getting ready to be out, what kind of project can I do next that's different from this one? You know what I'm saying? Different beats, different vibes, talking about different shit type shit. So this was like this ain't my first project that's street, but it's like since I've been back and I got better at it, it's like this is my first street project, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'm calling it an album just because it's like, it's just time for that, you know what I'm saying? I felt like the name of it and the concept of it deserved the title for an album type shit, because it's like, it's really a dedication to, who I be around, because, I'm not from there, but, I mean, I'm basically from there now. It's been 10 years plus, but, like, it's really family. It's really, like, we really lost people, we never lost nobody in no beef type shit, but just people that we lost along the way, shit like that, like, that was counting on us to make it. I mean, back then, you couldn't tell nobody that we weren't going to get a deal, or we weren't going to make it, so it's like, it's shit.
Trying to keep the name alive.
Yeah, it's shit for them type shit. Even then, I ain't going by. You don't hear me saying "Get Money, Rock Boys" and shit like that. It's always that, but it's like I'm just trying to really put the shit back on, like just stamp the shit again and remind folks. So, I do think it's my hardest body of work up to date for sure. Like,
and when's the date for it?
17th, but don't. Hey, look, it might drop.
Nah, we gotta hold you to
it.
It
might drop. I told you the cover issue though. I told you the cover issue.
Yeah. But that's.
I ain't gonna lie though. Right now, it is uploaded. Right now, it's uploaded to DistroKid. Yeah. All the songs processed.
A cover, that's an easy fix though.
Yeah. So easy. I mean, Wop told me I call Wop because the cover. He's like, man, you can upload that shit and go back in and change the cover. You know what I'm saying? Before it drop. I'm scheduled to get the cover tomorrow, so it's like when I get it, I just go back in and throw it in. But it'll definitely be out before Friday for sure. So it's like it's harder than the last joint. And then
Jeantario got some videos y'all planning on shooting soon.
The thing with that is, I mean, that's really it don't matter because it's like everything I shoot, I'm gonna shoot with him anyway. know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not shooting no videos with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? First, because you want somebody that they ain't doing your shit just for the money. You know what I'm saying? They doing this shit because they fuck with your music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I might send bro some songs. He be like, that shit hard. Or that's the one. And then he be like, all right, boom, I'll shoot that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last couple of jets, I might have, like, just sent them to him. Like, hey, on some, what you think about this one? And he might be like, that's the one. I'm like, all right, we're going to shoot that one. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what's crazy, too? I've been running into a lot of people that's, like, been telling me, like, nigga, you know who I like in the city right now? That nigga Maul. Like, I was talking to some
I
niggas
appreciate
in the
that.
store the other day. I don't even know if you know them, but they was telling me, they was like, man, I like bro.
See, I feel like now, that's why my plan is really to just keep flooding it. Like, I know for a fact, none of these niggas, like, I'm gonna keep it real. Besides Walk, because he got his little situation going on with the studio and shit. That's the only nigga that I know that'll get in the studio and record song all night. Like, but other than that, I know nobody's recording more music than me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my nigga Greasy too. My nigga Greasy got there and record some shit.
Nah, Greasy gonna come in there. I mean, I done been in the studio, Greasy pull up, smoke a blunt, drop a verse, gone. 15 minutes. You might not see him for another couple months. Shout out to Greasy. I shot at him out of one of my songs.
But when he was on his music shit hard, that nigga was putting some shit out.
See, like me, even back then, I used to sleep in the studio. Like me now, I go to SP shit, and if it's niggas there, no disrespect, but I might peel out because it's like I can't sit there and listen to people's music. Or I go there and niggas just chilling and listen to other niggas' music. And like I might dip because like I can't be in the studio and not record. Like, why am I in the studio and I'm not recording? Like, I'll be in that motherfucker all night. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I mean, then I might have shit to do. Like yesterday, I think I got there like 7, left like 11:30, 12:30. I probably did like 6, 7 songs or something like that. Right now, I mean, my old catalog crazy, but I don't got none of them songs like no more. But probably right now, just from the time I started going over there to now, I probably could put out 4 or 5 projects. I got a project right now that I'm working on, you know, for the bitches, I mean, women and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's probably like 22 songs on there that just, I got to pick from and finish type shit. So it's like, my plan is just to keep.
I forgot you was a Drake ass nigga.
Yeah, for sure. You got to be in tune with your emotional side, for sure.
What the fuck?
This shit's hard though. They ain't even on no Drake.
Like,
He's
I'm
on
a
some
street
player
nigga.
shit.
Yeah,
He's
like,
some player
see,
shit.
that's another thing. I'm saying,
he's
though,
on some player shit.
see, you heard the one song where it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I put a song out, but I ain't put it out.
like
But
that shit, though.
I recorded, but it's like,
I like that song.
that's what was going on at that time. Like, so it's like every song that I make about a female, I might not be fucking with her. I might not even be talking to her, but it's like I might pull that inspiration from that situation.
Nah, I was joking about the Drake shit because the first time that I met you, that's what it was about. Like, I was
Oh yeah, the Drake shit.
Yeah, I was in there going crazy about
Bro
Drake.
was on that play a Drake video and mute the words. That's one of the funniest moments in my life ever, bro. Like to this day, I done fucked around and just muted the words, and he just. And then he'll tell you, I done got to a point where I'm like, bro, this nigga lame as hell, bro. Like Drake lame as fuck.
Yeah, that nigga Drake a corny nigga.
That nigga got a nigga sweating in that bit, bro.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
it's hot in this room too, though.
But yeah,
bro, I'm glad I got to you, dog, because at first you was trying to defend, bro. You was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah,
you hating
yeah,
on Drake,
yeah.
woo, and I said, nah, bro, let me show you, dog.
Yeah,
Let
the
me
nigga lame. Nah, he be
you.
doing some lame shit, but it's like,
Cool
like I might get in the studio and just be on that shit just because it's what I got going on. So like the last couple times, out of nowhere, I started rapping last night, just like, all right, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Last couple times I've been on some singing shit, and it's like when I get in the jam and I be playing, I go through so many beats, like I ain't gonna rap on the beat if I don't start rapping as soon as I hear it. So it's like I keep going through them, and I'm just digging, trying to find a beat. But you like, I've been working on the female project, so it's like I've been going there, and it's like, goddamn. Yeah, but it's all player shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. The shit is all toxic. It's all about fucking meeting somebody.
No new heartbreaks.
Nah, no new heartbreaks. You know what I'm saying? I got a new situations. You feel me? Like,
Okay.
I don't go at nobody, but you know, it's like.
What you got on Valentine's Day today?
Nah, I ain't get her name, but I mean, really, to be honest, what time it is? I might send her this song. You feel me? Because it's like.
Oh, you made a song about it?
That's what I'm saying though. Like my last couple of songs I remember.
Get somewhere now.
We on that drink now, so it's like keep it real. But it's like I might take me and her situation, and I might just take like the moment and make a song about the moment, but I ain't necessarily dedicating that song to her. Just like that moment allowed me to make a good song. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right. I remember this was going on. So it's like I might record it.
Well, describe a moment that you can share. Like an example.
I ain't gonna lie, them some real exclusive moments that I had right there. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, you got keep man. He ain't answered it on his interview. He was talking about Elevated.
Well, that song was out though.
That song was out. See, nobody heard none of these songs, so nobody know about these songs.
Man, stop giving him bail.
But I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep it real with y'all though. I had a week of 5-day time frame. You know, I fucking shot before them. I had a 5-day time frame where it was just me and Shawty, you know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. A lot of shit came from that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I got home, it's just like, then when I got home, it was on some, even though I wasn't there, it was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. So it's like I might be going through beats and I might play a certain song, a certain type of beat, and it's like, all right, what can I think about? What can I say? And then it's like, I don't gotta think about. I might think about that little time frame and be like, all right, now I just gotta piece the words together. Like I might go in there, moan, you know, not moan the shit, but mumble the shit out and shit. And then it's like, all right, I think about little moments in time with Shawty, and it's like, all right, now I just piece in the words. So it's like, I just pull inspiration from when I'm talking about, if it's a project or a song about a female, I'm gonna pull inspiration from different females. So it's like I might got a bitch that I loved over here, or a bitch that I hated over here, or a bitch that I was just fucking, or a bitch that I didn't like but I was fucking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I there's nobody to tell because I'm single, and they be knowing this shit because I be sending them the songs. Like my ex, she'll tell you like, nigga, you made that song about me, like. This was going, because she know what me and her was going on. So it's like, and then you got girls like, I might tell a bit the song about her and it's not even about her. You know what I'm saying? Just like, keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever, you feel me? I'm just being real. And I'm on that drink, so I'm going to tell the truth now. But, you know what I'm saying? Every song, like when I dropped, right now it's called, It Was Fun While It Lasted.
I like that title.
Every song on there is about somebody that I fucked with at some point in time in my life. Yeah, because I got like about 19, 20 something songs or something like that.
Hold on. So right now it's 19 songs?
Yeah, but that's just for me. That's the draft for me, the draft board for me to pick from and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I ain't trying to be in no video on my R&B single shit. So everything is like smooth and real player. Like I got one song that's kind of, if you're going to compare it to somebody, you got to compare it to Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do that too. Then I got one song. I don't even know if that gent gonna make that gent because that's real live, like singing type shit. Really, I'm trying to find somebody else to sing it for me. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, everything on there is just like vibes. If I had to compare the vibe to something, I'd be like K Kemp. You know what I'm saying? Like not super lovey. You know what I'm saying? Real toxic. But then there's certain songs where, bitch, if I love you, bitch. Shit, fuck, you can't. No bullshit. When I did fuck around for that little time frame with Shawty up there, that bitch told me she loved me first, and it was on some shit. And I was like,
God, already?
On my, well, she might see this.
You was only up there for 2 months.
On God, I was like, the first time she told me, I was like, man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bruh, how you tell a girl you love her?
I said she told me. I didn't say I
told
her.
Back,
no, I didn't. My mama ain't tell her. I mean, if she see this, she'll tell you I ain't lying. I mean, I done had girls from here tell me they love me, and I be like, man, I don't love you right now. They be confident, so they be like, all right, well, you ain't gotta love me right now. It's all right, you gonna love me. But her, she was like, I love you, and I'm like, damn, you know, I ain't gonna say it's that right now. And she was like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I can't help it. If I love you, I love you, and it's really all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you can't help. You gonna feel what you feel. So shit, like I fuck with Shawty now though, you know what I'm saying? But it's like,
so you in love?
Huh? What? This nigga talking about in my.
That boy got a strong lust.
Man.
You in love, bro?
No, I'm not in love. It's some feelings there though for sure. But see, like he ain't be.
So you said all that?
I'm saying though, like my boy right here, he really be like my partner, like my coach. So it's like I might say some shit and he'll check me like, that ain't what it is. You in love with what you received from the situation. Like, you might not be used to receiving certain shit. So it's like, now that this girl done started coming through and doing shit that the lab bitch want to do, is like, all right, you fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, it was everything. I'm going to come home, get my back rubbed, feet rubbed, dick sucked. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to ask if I'm sad. Oh, you want my dick? Yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? So...
Oh, we ain't gonna get off a pod without talking about a nigga getting a dick sucked.
Oh, no, we're gonna talk about getting a dick sucked. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a treatment. So it's like, really, I went out of town and like, damn, this bitch, I got a whole bitch that I fuck with in Augusta that, maybe it's the accessibility too, because it's like, since
you about to fly to LA
since I'm so accessible, I'm just strictly on weed out there. Like, I ain't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? I
you
do it.
Flying out to LA?
Oh yeah, we flying out in the morning. I definitely got.
Are you flying her to LA?
I would have. I'm gonna keep it real. I would have, but certain circumstances is not they not allowing me to. But if she wanted to, I would have. Hell yeah, I would have flew her to Atlanta. I mean, when I left, she was on some. I'm flying to Augusta. She was trying to come the next week. I ain't even left Philly yet, and she already trying to book a flight. But it's like I had to get shit in order, so I was on some nah. Damn, I did. Okay. I did just out the state out on accident, the city on accident. But. This how play I am though. Like, I be meeting jets and we don't talk or nothing. We just kicking it. And if they ask me, I tell them about the bit. Like, yeah, I met this bit. Woo woo. So I just keep that shit on it, man. Bro, but we ain't on that soft shit though. We on that.
Nah, you on that.
Yeah. I fuck with that soft shit now. But we on that live from 3 shit, man. Hardest shit coming out the city. In the next couple months.
Tell you. Shout the project out, tell them where to find it at, all that before we get off. Go ahead.
Apple Music, man. Everywhere, really, but, just tap in, man. Follow me on Instagram, man. I just changed my shit, right? Because bro had put me on the shit like, your streams from the reels and shit got to be in your name to count on Apple Music and some shit. So it's like, my songs will be on Apple Music, on Instagram and shit. But it's like, if I post a reel and put one of my songs on that motherfucker and type in my name, it don't register on the Apple Music because my Instagram was a different name. You know what I'm saying? So I had to switch all that around. So I just changed my Instagram and shit. But yeah, for sure, live from the 3 man.
So what's your Instagram now?
RG Mall 3. For sure, I changed it because RG Mall wasn't available. But yeah, so we got some shit on the way. All that music, I think it's 16 songs in that motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it real. The videos that I want to shoot ain't even shot yet. Like, just the shit. Like, it's just a bounce back. Like, the last joint I did was like my first joint that I did with a girl type shit. So it's like, all right, now that I got that out the way, it's like boom. Funny. It's like boom. I want to get to the street shit now.
I
like,
want to see that shit.
That shit.
Oh yeah. But it ain't on no soft shit though. It's like on some like get out your feelings type shit.
Oh okay.
Yeah. So we did that joint. And that's just because I posted it and I was getting a lot of feedback on that joint. But it's like the shit that that me and bro put out is not the shit that when I did it, I'm like, I'm going to shoot this video. So really, like, I feel like y'all just, the videos, everybody fucking with them, but it's like, I'm just going to say it ain't the shit that if I'm picking a song, I ain't going to, like HTF, he'll tell you, they picked that song out. Like, I was shooting a whole different song.
Yeah.
The video that I shot, after that, Get On, I was trying to shoot that night. And niggas was on some, when I played HCF, niggas was like, man, we need to shoot that shit. So we ended up shooting that shit. I didn't even know the words all the way. So, like.
Damn, so deep.
So, like, the next joint, then I did that. So, it's like, when I just did the last one, I did the Dead Man with G Pasto. That was just because I was fucking with G Pastos. Me and bros, I fuck with bro. So, it's like, I'm going to put that joint out. Just show niggas like, hey, I'm fucking with bro. You know what I'm saying? We got a little shit going on or whatever. It's like the last joint I did with the bitch is like, all right, that shit hard, but it's like, I don't even think, if I would have had to take the album and pick which video I'm gonna shoot, that ain't the first video I'm gonna pick. So it's like, y'all really just picking, y'all really getting back in shit.
Nah, that shit an anthem that would need to be out.
Huh?
That shit an anthem. That
See, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing. Like, I be riding with him, playing him my shit, and I don't be liking certain shit, and he ain't be like, that shit goes. So it's like,
nah, that shit.
But it's definitely hard shit on the way for sure. Like,
you need to have a listening session.
See, that's what I was gonna do.
Maybe for the R&B tape, for the bitch tape.
Yeah. See, I got some shit going on with that. With like, shout out to Mac, Mr. Wilson, and Akeem. I got some shit going on with that. So we definitely gonna put that together. But yeah, man, Live from 3 coming out. More videos on the way. More content on the way. We working on other shit. I be busy too, cause I be out of state and shit, working and shit. Traveling. On the road, getting to it.
Fluing them out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've yet to fly a bitch out to keep it real.
Okay, real.
And I be on my records like, but that's cause I will. It just be a lot of my bitch got kids now. Be having time to goddamn get flown out. Like,
all right, man. That was Maul. And we out of here.
Hey, boy.
Duce on his ass and telling on himself. And we out, man.
I'm definitely on that Duce right now.